everyone, it's me, Joyful Anime 19, back at you with a new What If video. This is going to be part 2 of What If Deku had the sharingan. That's right, it's back. That's right, it's back. And before we get to the actual What If, we're going to talk about Deku's childhood. We're going to talk about Deku's life with the sharingan. Finding out that when everyone in his kindergarten and his daycare first awakened their quirks. The first quirk he copied was Bakugo, and even though it became 10 times stronger, and wait a minute, before that, all of you asked me if Deku. You all asked me if Deku will get the sharingan later at the training camp. No, Deku will find someone. Deku will end up bumping into someone who has the Renegon. But it was in the hospital. It was with his dad because his dad was in the hospital. His mom and him were visiting him in the hospital because he was diagnosed that they have the bad news that he's actually dying. And it's incurable. They don't have the cure. They don't have the cure for him. They don't have any cure for him that doesn't exist yet. So yeah, Deku is visiting Deku is visiting his dad at the hospital, but it becomes a lot harder for him because it gets harder because knowing his dad is in the bed in pain, and his dad always has to take painkillers to relieve himself of the pain. So yeah, it's hard for Deku to actually see him in this state, because before that Deku was 5 and his dad was still okay. When Deku became sick, his dad suddenly got sick, and then he was taken to the hospital. So yeah, Deku is not 7, but it still really hurts him seeing his dad actually in the hospital. But Deku decides to just wander around the hospital, and he finds a kid who is also in the same situation as his dad, who's also dying, and the kid's also saying, "Damn, oh man, this is how it's supposed to be. I wanted to be a hero, but it looks like my dream of becoming a hero, it's just going to disappear. It's just going to die along with me. This is not fair." And Deku hears this, and he's also sad by this, and little tear droplings come out of his eyes. And little tear droplings come out of his Deku. And with Deku, he's actually crying. Because it's not happening to just his dad, but also to other people as well, and to other kids that are like Deku, who now have their dreams shattered of becoming heroes, because some of them are dying because of this uncurable illness that's killing them, that's crushing their dreams. Deku talks to the kid, and Deku has a little bit of tears in his eyes, but he wipes them off, and he goes into the kid's bedroom, and he asks, "Hey, so are you okay? You look upset." "I'm not okay, can you tell? My dreams of becoming a hero are crushed. I'm gonna die. The doctor says they said exactly this Saturday I'm gonna die. I thought I would last a bit longer, but I guess this is how I'll go out. Go out. Hey, don't feel bad. I mean, you have the people you care about that they're actually trying to figure out a way to cure you. Yeah, but I believe that's going to be too late. There are also other kids like me that are in the same situation. And they're also in the same situation. They're in the other bedrooms. Some of them have a month, a year. This is just not fair. Why am why do I have to suffer? Why do we have to suffer? Was it just not meant to be for us to become heroes? Look, and Deku says, "Hey, my dad's also in the same situation. He's also bedridden. He can't move. He can't move anymore. But he's still smile. He can't move his legs anymore because of the effect of the illness he has, and he can't move his legs anymore because now it's already taken away his ability to walk around or run." And Deku is actually crying while saying this as well, and he's also poking out a smile as well. And Deku tells the kid, "Wait, I can help you, making sure you can accomplish your dream of being a hero." Really? Wait a minute. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're kidding, right? How are you gonna help me? My sharingan, my quirk. Sharingan? Wait a minute, did you say it's your quirk? And how is it gonna help me? I can copy quirks. Wait, you can copy quirks? Yes, this is perfect. I can copy your quirk along with the others, and it'll be like I'm carrying I'm actually carrying your dream, your will to becoming a hero. Becoming a hero. I'll carry your dream with me all the way, while kicking butt at the same time. Are you sure? I heard from others that being a hero can be hard. Are you telling me right now that you won't actually look away from that dream of mine or others as well? That you actually won't run away. That you actually won't run away. You'll actually go forward with this instead of looking away, instead of looking the other way. Will you actually promise me you won't look the other way? No, I will carry your dream. That's what Deku would say. That's what Deku will say. Well then, okay. I haven't actually named my quirk yet. I never got the chance. But you can name it if you want to. And it's the Renegon. Deku copies the quirk just by looking at it. And the Sharingan and in this My Hero Academia version of the Sharingan copies the quirk. And yes, the Sharingan has the abilities of the Renegon, and like to say it's the 6 paths, but only a little bit of them. So yeah, Deku has the Renegon, and the kid actually gets and the kid actually gets out of his bed. He has like these small crunches that help him walk, because it doesn't seem like he can, because his illness has taken away has taken one of his legs away from walking anymore. So yeah. No, wait a minute. He's actually in a wheelchair because it's also taken both of his legs. So he's in a wheelchair. So he decides to get on a wheelchair. And Deku also, and Deku and the kid actually go to the other rooms. And the kid, we'll call him Shiri. We'll call him Arnold. We'll call him no one. Wait a minute. Hoko. We'll call him Huki. Yoki. Yoki is giving the other kids what Deku promises to them. Their promise to Deku, what Deku made the promise to him. So yeah, Deku promises that he'll complete their dream of becoming heroes. And they agreed, and all of them one at a time also agree with Yuchi. We'll just call him Yuchi. No, wait a minute. What was his name that I gave him? I keep forgetting. Damn it. Okay, we'll just call him. We'll just call him. No, not that name. Yoki. Yeah, it was Yoki. So yeah, Yoki gives them the same proposition that was given from Deku. So yeah, they all come. So yeah, they all say, sure, why not? It's not like they have anything else left to lose. Things like that. And Deku gets this feeling that he's carrying all their will, their dream of becoming heroes. So yeah. Deku also meets a kid who has the Byakugan, and that the Byakugan has like a sensory field and things like that, and you also can see the pressure point and life energy in others. So yeah, Deku does get a copy of the Byakugan from that kid, and another one who can and a kid who has like these thing called, he calls them puppet strings. He also wanted to become a hero, and this is actually an idea from Kid Broly. This is me giving him a shout out. This is an idea from Kid Broly. So yeah, this kid has like he calls it puppet strings, because you can like control people, and it's a mutation, and it's actually, we're going to change it, but we're going to make it into an emitter type. It's invisible. These strings are invisible. They can wrap themselves around their victims. Their enemies. And the kid actually has like a mischievous personality, saying that I won't. And the kid says, it looks like I won't be able to play pranks with the other prank anyone anymore. But the kid does want to become a hero, but now he can't anymore. So yeah, and his quirk does allow him to like make others use their quirk against others. And yeah, he does control people with the strings, and he does make them into like a slashing weapon. So yeah, this is actually an idea from Kid Broly, from his What If video about what if Deku had a puppet quirk. So yeah, this is me giving him a shout out. And I got it, and I got an idea, and I got the idea and I was actually inspired. To make the sharingan not only a visual quirk and a power up type and a copy type quirk as well. This is actually an idea given off from Anime Junkie, and one of the Sins, and from someone who's from the Sins. I think he was called. I think a part of his name was the Sin of Lust. I think that was his name. I think that was a part of his name, a part of his channel's name. I forgot what it was. Man, I also wanted to give him a shout out, but I keep forgetting a part of his name. But it's actually like the Sin of Lust. So, and he's a part of the Sins. So yeah, just keep forgetting his name. Keep forgetting the first part of his name. So yeah, I'm sorry. So Deku does copy these quirks one at a time. He has the expansion quirk where he can make himself bigger. So yeah, there will be quirks that are actually from the Naruto. There will be other quirks who are like so yeah, there will be quirks in this version of My Hero Academia who have quirks that they're actually like from Naruto world, but in this version, in this My Hero Academia, they're quirks. So yeah, he will have other quirks. He copies other quirks from other kids who are actually in hospital, who have been hospitalized, saying that they're gonna die, or that they'll be immobilized, that they won't be able to move anymore. So yeah, or something like that. And saying that they won't be able to like talk, won't be able to touch anyone, saying that their quirks are dangerous. So yeah. So yeah, he does get the wood style quirk from a different kid. The wood other quirks, like Shikamaru's power, but it's like darkness, like shadows. Except that this kid will have like a darkness quirk. He can do all that, but it's a bit different. He also make like this like little tiny shadow ball or something like that. And there'll be other kids who have like two sand related quirks. One is like Gaara's quirk, that's like manipulating sand and making sand like clones of him that make him look like real. Deku does get that quirk and the iron sand quirk, and he does get the gold dust quirk and things like that, and he will get the particle style quirk. So yeah, Deku will get other quirks, will be able to copy other quirks, but he'll be carrying on the will and the dreams of others, who put their trust in, who are putting all their hopes in Deku. So yeah. So let's get back. So yeah, Deku in his life, he now has this. He has this little. He now has to. Now has to put up with the dream. Now he has to. This gives him more determination to becoming a hero, not only for himself but for others as well, to carry their dream, their will to becoming heroes. And it'll be like he's not actually alone. Even though if Deku does get friends, he'll never feel alone because he's actually carrying the will, the dreams of other kids who will never be able to become heroes. So yeah. So yeah, Deku does. So yeah, Deku is actually a very kind and is really a kind and caring person, like in the original anime. He cares for people. He cares for them. So yeah, Deku does. So yeah, Deku carries on the will and dreams of others. So yeah. So yeah, Deku is like, and Deku is like getting a lot of training. He needs to work hard. He not only needs to get physically stronger, but he also needs to get. He needs to become mentally stronger, and not only that, a lot smarter as well. Deku does become a lot smarter, stronger, and a lot more. And his will becomes even more stronger, along with his determination, as well. So yeah, Deku. So yeah, we have a little bit of a. So we actually have a stubborn Deku who won't shun, who won't actually who won't actually like stutter or shun away from the goals and dreams of others that he's carrying in him. So yeah, I did say in the anime Deku. I did say in my part one of what Deku had sharingan as a quirk. So yeah, Deku can access the quirks without actually activating the activating his sharingan, so he can activate the other quirks that he's copied without actually activating the sharingan. So yeah, Deku does have the monkey kill sharingan. Since we now get back to the original, so we got actually get back to the what if instead of and I'm done talking about Deku's like past life with the Sharingan. Past life with past with the Sharingan. His life with Sharingan. So yeah. So yeah, Deku. So yeah, Deku is actually carrying. It's actually like. So yeah, everyone does get this feeling like Deku is actually carrying the weight of the world in his on his back. Everyone does get this feeling around him. But Nora doesn't actually care. They'll always be friends, even though Deku has a lot of people that are putting their hopes and their trust and hopes and dreams on him. So yeah, Deku chose this path, so he will become a hero, saying, "I will be a hero because I made not only did I make a promise to myself, but I also made a promise to others as well. So I will become a hero, not only for myself, but for them as well." So yeah, Deku doesn't actually stutter from this. He has that determined he has that determination in his eyes, and he's actually brimming with even more potential. So yeah, we're gonna get back to. So yeah, we're gonna get. So yeah, in the original, in the first what if of this what if, we were getting to the top where in the original anime Bakugo is attacked by a villain, by a sludge villain, but since sludge villain is in custody of the police, so yeah, so yeah, we're gonna put a new villain, and we're gonna put in a girl who is like Hinata. Deku is like a pretty much kind of like Naruto in a way, who has that unwavering determination, unwavering determination, and feels like he has the weight of the world on his back or on his shoulder. So yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the surprise, guys. Deku does have the Sage Mode quirk. So yeah, Deku does have Sage Mode quirk, but he decides to use it for only in case of emergencies, since it's a stronger quirk. So yeah, we'll make it that Deku will use a little bit of it in the UA entrance exam or and the not and the USJ arc, USJ attack. So yeah, and yeah, it does have that 5 minute time limit thing. So yeah, Deku. So yeah, Deku is like walking home. It's like trying to walk through. It's walking through the city to get home, and a lot of explosion happens. Deku does hear it, and he goes over there using the lightning style cord that he got from a kid, from that kid, a girl who put her trust in dreams inside of Deku. And he does promise to use his quirk to only help others and to become a hero. And it does make him faster, and he does see the whole thing. You know, people saying that that the heroes have met their match, that they can't do anything, and things like that. They're unable to do anything, things like that. So Deku gets angry at this. All Might's already there, but he sees Deku, and he's saying that the kid looks angry. And Deku does actually do something. He goes over there. He swoops in front of everyone, and the heroes see this. And All Might does as well. And Death Arm says, I think that was his name. Death Arm says, "No, kid, don't do it. Don't be stupid. Don't be an idiot, kid. Get back here." The heroes try to grab Deku, but it's already too late. Deku disappears from their sight, and Deku uses his wind, and Deku uses this scorch style quirk uses the fire quirk to actually burn some of the sludge villain off of Bak off of Hirini Hira I mean Lena off of. Deku, no wait a minute, off of the villain, and this villain's gonna have a quirk that like it's gonna be like one of the Sound Ninja 4. It's gonna be like the Sound Ninja 4 Kimimaru's quirk. So that was his name, Kimimaru's quirk, and it's gonna be like a bone quirk. Is gonna be called Bones. And Deku does actually copy this quirk. And Deku goes in with the ice style quirk, and he does cut off the skeleton that's actually keeping Lena inside the girl that's like in this My Hero Academia version of Hinata is actually Lena, who is like the My Hero who's actually like the Naruto version of Hinata, but now in the My Hero Academia world, her name is like Lena. No, we'll just call her Lucy, who's the My Hero Academia version, who is actually both versions. She's actually like a version of Hinata. Who's actually shy. Who actually gets shy and stutters a bit. And she sees that Deku is helping her and taking down the villain. And the villain says, "Damn it! This kid's really strong. I can't even keep up with him. Wait, he disappeared." And Deku appears in front of, behind the villain, and yeah, Deku does win. And he gets Lucy out of there. And Lucy does actually blush a bit. Does actually blush. And so yeah, Deku actually disappears. And before Lucy could actually say thank you. So yeah, Deku does actually fly away. So yeah, Deku will get one for all. This is my own way of saying yes, Deku will get one for all. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say bye, everyone, and thank you for watching my what if videos. So this is me saying bye bye and see ya, and have a great and good night.